Hey guys, welcome back to my Feast of Crows scenario with the Starks descended from Jon Snow. I've been neglecting this series for a bit just because I've been trying to finish off the Martells so I can start the Elder Kings and also so I can get ahead with the Baelish and the Blackfire series. But I've got an hour to kill before I have to go out, so I decided to just record a little bit. It won't be too long, it'll just be a little bit, just for an update for you guys and get the game rolling a bit. You'll see a lot more of this series now that the Martell one is finished. So yeah, let's jump in. At the moment we are fighting the First Men to claim it for our own. As we can see, they're going there. They're going to completely destroy them, so it's not really a big deal. There we go. Yeah, but if you want to know the big picture of this scenario at the moment, the Lannisters are consolidating their power in the south. They've controlled the Reach, the Stormlands, and the Westlands. So they're very strong, though obviously Rickon, my uncle, is married to Daenerys. We're just hoping she can get bloody pregnant in time, that they can have a kid, and that would mean the Starks would have dragons, which everyone would love. But yeah, and obviously the Summer Islands have the whole of Dawn, and actually Nymeria Sand is Princess of Dawn, which I think is quite nice because, you know, Nymeria is pretty cool, but it's just interesting seeing her being the Princess of Dawn. But obviously she's under the Summer Islands, so yeah. Not really the best, but they still need to be reclaimed back into the Westeros. But Daenerys does not seem too bothered at the moment. Okay, they're running away, obviously. Running away in the might of Lady Val. Is Val the best? Yeah, she is. My mother, Lady Val. Okay. I've still got a claim on the twins, which I'm going to use soon because they have a young lord of the Freys and I have a weak claim, so I'm going to have to use it soon. Okay. I'm going to use it very soon. The thing is, though, if I attack the Westerland, if I attack the Crossing, I have to face the whole of the Riverlands. I'm really waiting for something to happen there. Okay, they're sieging us, and we're sieging them. Okay, well, that's going to be over pretty quickly, so... Okay. You know, Jon Snow is gone, which is really sad, but we do obviously have Byam Stark. Pretty good marshal. He's not too bad. Not as good as Jon Snow, but he's, you know, it could be much worse. And he's married to an Umbar. And we've won already. Offer peace. Enforce my demands. Thank you very much. And there we go. So now we're slowly taking beyond the wall. If you're new to the series, basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the whole of Beyond the Wall back into Westeros, like Jon Snow would want. And we're going to kill the Freys and take their lands, and we're going to defeat the Lannisters one day. But at the moment they're pretty strong, so I don't particularly want to face them. But we will have our own wedding one day. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. So yeah, that's that. Fabricate a claim. This to the First Man. Yeah, you can try someone else now. White Tree or Central Frostfangs? We'll go on there. Okay. At the moment it looks quite peaceful in Westeros. Invite me to participate in the tourney of White Harbour. Yeah, we'll go to White Harbour. The Mandaleys are always great for us. The Iron Islands is still independent. I'd forgotten about the Iron Islands. God, who's going to inherit? Crom the First, Euron Crow's son. Okay, he's got good marshal. He'd be a good general, but other than that, Castellian. Thank you. You'll take that. Daenerys has been a great friend to the Starks since she's returned. I fight to the Grand Feast. Okay. Obviously she's married to Rickon. We're just really hoping she can bloody just have a baby. Get pregnant. We need those dragons. She greeted us warmly at the feast. What is this? Ooh. Littlefinger has died and his son, Lark Baelish, has taken over. Interesting. He has not got the natural wit and sophistication of his father. Let's look at his brothers. Did any of them get them? Nope, none of them got them. Okay. And he married a Lannister. Damn. That's not good. The Lannisters are getting very influential. I know you're married to a lowborn. She's married to a hunter. Okay. The feast is over and time to begin the long journey home. After the food, the entertainment and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. That's not good. All love a good feast. Technically I'm sort of going to a feast in a bit, but yeah. I'm talking about real life obviously, not on this. Okay, he's been imprisoned. Mr. Flint, come on. God damn it. Sometimes you click the wrong thing. End your plot. Okay, that's pretty good. He was the only plot actually in the whole of the north. That's quite surprising. Normally there's a lot more. Ooh, the Shivering Shore's getting quite big. But yeah, we need to do something about these bloody Lannisters soon. But mainly these Freys. Okay, Charlton has Frey lands, but the twin is still heavily in charge of the Freys. But it would be inherited by a Glover. Possibly. Okay, if he has kids, how old is his wife? 15. Okay, there's a good chance he's going to have kids. And some men have risen up in the Vale. Claim on Runestone. Ooh. That's an interesting one. The home, obviously, of the Royces. Okay. Huh. That's a Riswell. Okay, I was worried then. Thought it might be a bloody Bolton. Thought we got rid of all those bloody Boltons. Well, actually, we haven't got rid of the Boltons. There are still some Boltons. If I remember correctly. Bruce the Third of the Dreadfort Bolton. But obviously, he's not the one who's hurt our family. So you can't blame these Boltons. These are the nice Boltons. If there's any such thing. Ramsay's son. Should probably really get rid of him, actually. Crown Loyalists, Liege Loyalists, that's always good. A lot of people loyal to me, it's always good. Okay, that's good. So we've now got a claim on the Haunted Forest already. Is she pregnant? God damn it. And she's stressed. That's not good. Why are you so stressed? Is this because you're not pregnant, Daenerys? And why does it pass to the Baelish if she dies? Well, we'll be bloody contesting that if they do die. If she dies and the Baelish gets on the throne, that's going to cause havoc. There's no way the Lannisters will allow that. And there's no way we can allow that. Not when we're so close to those dragons. Because that would mean that, I'm assuming the Baelish would get the dragons. Which is absolutely absurd. Would have done quite well for themselves though, obviously. Would have come from, you know, I think Littlefinger says his grandfather or his father was from the narrow, across the Narrow Sea, from Bravos. Got a small place at Middle Point. Then he became Lord Paramount of the Riverlands. And now his son might become King of the Iron Throne with dragons. That's what I call, you know, a 2-generation jump. Jesus Christ. Okay, still peaceful down in the Riverlands, sort of. A few of the vassals are fighting, but eh. Oh yeah, actually, if any of you have been watching the new season of the TV show, I'm assuming you probably have. And obviously, because it's the Feast of Crows, you know, I'm going to worry about spoilers and stuff. Because you guys have watched, you know, you guys have read the books, assuming. So you're obviously, or if you're obviously not bothered about spoilers. But I was really, thought it was interesting, the person who was introduced this week. They're on a Never Feast. God, Daenerys, you like a lot of feasts, but not children. Not children. Yeah, one of the characters introduced this week, and in the books I never really liked this character. She was never really that interesting. She was a bit sort of proud and snobbish. Thought a lot about herself, basically. But in the freaking TV show, she's freaky as hell. You probably know who I'm talking about already, by the fact I said freaky, and it's a girl. She's introduced this week. It was Shireen Baratheon. Not Shireen Baratheon, sorry, her mother. I was super sad, a person I never really talked with before. We ended up together the garden with a couple of bottles from Queen Daenerys' well-stocked wine cellar. I think I've made a new friend. That's good. Ah, the feast is over. Wait. Oh yeah, Daenerys has got that as well, okay. Did all the Baratheons die? I can't even remember. Jaime the Kingslayer. Ah, Selyse, that was it. Selyse Florent. Yeah, we were finally introduced to her, and Jesus, is she freaky. The whole thing with the babies and you know, the stillbirths in that, I guess they were pickled or something. That was really freaky. I was not expecting that. But yeah, that was weird. Ooh, okay, the Shivering Shore has taken over the Haunted Forest. Interesting. Get this place as well, White Tree. We'll probably get White Tree first, actually, because it'll connect our lands together. But no, that was really freaky. I mean, if you haven't seen it, Selyse is just freaking crazy on the TV show. Anya Wainwood Cecily asked, I'd be allowed to pursue a career the pupil. Oh, Sansa's daughter. Do you know what? You can go. There's no point us keeping you here if you don't want to be here and you want to do some good somewhere else. Investigate Lady Val of the North's legitimacy. Lady Val's legitimacy? To what? She was bloody married to him. What? That's just weird. Ooh, look at that scar. Ooh. She took a painful one. But no, I was not expecting that. That really freaked me out. I have to admit, the only thing that's been really disappointing me this season, I think it's been a good season. There's been particularly the episode, not this week, the one before. That was really good. But it's just been too much going on, maybe. It feels like it jumps around too much, particularly with things that don't feel like it needs to be done. Like, I know they're trying to make Pod into a nice sort of, like, everyone likes Pod and stuff, but I don't know, maybe like there's things in King's Landing with Tyrion and stuff. With the things with Tyrion and Sansa in King's Landing, there seems to be more of those than there needs to be. And we don't get as much time with, let's say, Robb Stark. And his one, you know, in the books, they go into his scenes are so well detailed. And then again, I guess because there's too many characters, isn't there? You can't have everything. But that's just how I felt this season so far. But it's still been really good, obviously. Told me about his ideas. I can't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that it would improve the military. Okay. But yeah, it's still a great series. I still love it. It just always feels like it's going too fast. Well, not too fast. There's not enough time to really, what would be the juice, the events that are happening and the emotions and stuff. Like I say, particularly I think the scene that did it for me was with Robb Stark when he used to execute Karstark. You know, in the books, that whole chapter is so well done. And I noticed actually that the Karstark didn't say Kingslayer. In the books, he mentions when Robb's about to kill him, he goes, "You will be cursed, and that will haunt you," and he calls him a kinslayer because obviously the Karstarks are related to the Starks. So test their metal. Okay. I'm fine. But what was I talking about? Yeah, he calls him a kinslayer, and obviously that's, you know, big ramifications. You know, everyone always assumes it's like a curse to be a kinslayer. So it would probably haunt you, and it's not good to be named that. Ooh, what's going on here? Aha! Over the Dornish. Okay, looks like the Westerlands and the Storm's Land are fighting over the Dornish marches. That's not good. They're both Lannisters. A perfect example of a family in crisis. Okay, we got... Wow. You're really good. Murid. A Tyroshi. Are you the... You're not the eunuch, are you? Ah, you're pretty good. I'm going to get you married. You've been doing really well so far, so we're going to marry you to someone. Someone lowborn. 41, okay, maybe this one. She's 17. She'll give you some nice kids. Yep, use it. Okay. We'll declare war on this one. Okay, so we're slowly taking beyond the wall. Very, very, very slowly. I only need 3,000. No, Medica, it shall be Val, because she knows the territory. She was a former wildling, so she knows what she's doing. Yeah, and I think the reason they didn't use the word Kinslayer is because obviously they want people to like Rob, and because we're not spending as much time with every single character, you get this weird sort of thing of, what would be the best way to put it? You don't get to get invested in them. Ooh, invested in them as much. What's going on? Who are they sided with? Okay, they sided with the Stormlands. Okay. Did he get married? No, he hasn't. If he dies, it will go to another Lannister, so... Damn. Yeah, and I think, like I said, the reason they're doing it is because they want to say Kinslayer. They don't want Rob to be called it. Because they want people to be invested in with him. But it's stuff like that, you know. It's all the little things. But that's because you read the, you know, that's what happens when you read the books, you know. But I do seriously think if HBO had been able, obviously they probably can't afford it, it's probably ridiculously expensive, but if they could have done 20 episode seasons, like, you know, a lot of other series do on different other channels, but obviously HBO tend to do 10 episode series, because their series are quite expensive to do. And they're really good, I have to admit, they're one of my favourite channels. The Captain Dellsmen have caused much damage to the castle and countryside after the siege of Crassus Keep. Ooh, they've taken Crassus Keep. It's no big deal. Yeah, if it's a 20 episode season, you can really get through all the scenes properly, like in the books, I think. Imagine that, double the amount of time of each character. But they do pretty well for how much time they do have, I have to admit. It must be ridiculously hard to work on that show and do the scripting. I mean, obviously you've already got the work there, so it's not too hard, but choosing how to shorten it and stuff, oh, that must be chaos. Okay. There you go. And oh, we can't declare war, I don't think, because yep, we've got army raised. We've got the army raised. It'd be something simple. I could just move them across. And here we go. Oh, forgot to click on it. Okay, we'll go to the Haunted Forest now as well.